college football. Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Scarlet Knights will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Akbar. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Michigan State Spartans offense takes the field to start this game off. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
They'll run the option. Quick toss. He'll be stopped short, picks up one, but they're facing 4th and 1.
Really good job by this defense, man. 4th down and short. Great job playing the quarterback first. That's the most important part of the option. Don't let him get downhill. Now it gets to the pitch man. It gets a little bit outside. They run to the football and get the big stop on 4th down.
He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. The Scarlet Knights offense will go to work for the first time today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And they're not on the same page there. And here comes the field goal unit. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Smashes it between the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Great place to start for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Cook. Guys, let's talk just for a second about Rutgers. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Trying to pull his way in. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make touchdown.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
And I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Right back to the well. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a 1st down. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Running back searching for a hole. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Give to the back. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. The Spartans pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. Now on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it on the run. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. He's stuffed, knocked down behind the line of scrimmage on 4th and goal, and they'll have it at the 3. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Here's the handoff. And he is stopped behind the line, and that's how we'll finish the 1st quarter. We've come to the break, and Rutgers is holding the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the 1st quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Power football with the run. Find some room, and that's what you want to get away from the goal line. A 5-yard pickup out to the 6. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Scarlet Knights decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Sparty.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Coming out with it, it's Brown. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Dumps it to the back. Makes the grab on the left. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Scarlet Knights with a second and short to keep this drive moving. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Defense needed that stop badly. They gave up a touchdown. They gave up a field goal. Here they are in the third possession. They've got to find a way to get off the field. So really nice job on a critical third down, forcing an incompletion.
Wants to return it. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all three phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and just stay aggressive. To understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Firing to the right, complete.
I think this defense really needs to start thinking about really fencing this quarterback in. You cannot let him go east or west because he will extend the play with his legs and his speed and then hurt you throwing the football.
And the Spartans in a good spot here with second and short. The run from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. The Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. And some room to work. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Cherry. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. To the air on second down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. The Scarlet Knights are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Wants to throw on third. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Looking to fire. Hugs it downfield. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Another incompletion on third down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. He might want another play. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Spartans headed quickly to the line. He leaves it with his back. Brings it to the open. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a good gain. The offense in hurry-up mode. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Shotgun snap on third down. That's reeled in. It's Collier. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Handoff to the lone back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. Right down the boulevard. Now up by 4 here in the third quarter. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the birthplace of college football.
And the Spartans will line up to kick off and start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think even if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know.
There he goes. And he'll run out of bounds, but a much-needed productive play in the passing game. And the Scarlet Knights just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Rides to back and leaves it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. That is no good. And it is still a 4-point deficit. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Spartans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Using the quick game. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Henney. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
The Spartans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Spartans! He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Pulls it, fired complete. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete to the left. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? The Scarlet Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Now the play fake. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And he's got it at the 25. Touchdown, Rutgers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They want to see if they can score the deuce.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also
And the defense gets to him and snuffs out the 2, and they will draw no closer here. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
And the Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the tailback. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because the first down you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Going to try to pop one on the screen. At the 20, he's got space. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. And the Spartans have it in scoring position on first and goal. Wants to go up top. Now adjusting. Backs looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Sparty. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. A quick pass to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll do it himself. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. And a little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Wants to throw on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll send the back in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a third down and 3. And the Scarlet Knights are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He'll pull it on the read. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Shoots it to the left. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
This offense isn't calling the dogs off in this game. We're here late. They're still taking shots, and a big reason why is how good this quarterback has been all game long. 4 touchdown passes. He's reading the defense. He's playing in rhythm. He's throwing on time. He's been accurate. And late in the game, they're still letting him take shots.
Firing to the end zone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Absolutely perfect. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. The offense has already made the long field goal. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a 1st down. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They'll start this drive with a pass. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Gets it out quickly. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. The Scarlet Knights are in the hurry up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans! And the stomping has commenced. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
Yeah, salt enter wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Gives it on the option. Not much doing there. He gets it to... Off the play fake on 1st down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the 1st down. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Trying play action. He'll take a shot. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Right back to the well. Shoots his way from home. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it on the move. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Spartans have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And we have breaking news. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Making side adjustments here. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game. Doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae. Just complete and utter dominance.